Ye old cur.
Je pense que vous êtes gentilhomme de bonne qualité.
Qualite calmiae casture mei. Art thou a gentleman? What is thy name? Discuss.
Oh, Seigneur Dieu!
Oh, Signor Jew should be a gentleman. Perpend my words, O Signor Jew, and mark. O Signor Jew, thou diest on point of fox, except, O Signor, thou do give to me egregious ransom.
Oh, prenez miséricorde, ayez pitié de moi.
Moi shall not serve. I will have 40 mois, or I will fetch thy rim out at thy throat in drops of crimson blood.
Est-il impossible d'échapper la force de ton bras?
Brass, cur, thou damned and luxurious mountain goat, offerest me brass?
Oh, pardonnez-moi.
Sayest thou me so? Is that a ton of mois? Come hither, boy. Ask me this slave in French, what is his name?
Écoutez, comment êtes-vous appelé?
Monsieur le Fer.
He says his name is Master Fair.
Master Fur. I'll fur him and firk him and ferret him. Discuss the same in French unto him.
I do not know the French for fair, and ferret, and furk.
Bid him prepare, for I will cut his throat.
Que dit-il, monsieur?
Il me commande de vous dire que vous faites-vous prêt, car ce soldat ici est disposé tout à cette heure de couper votre gorge.
Owie couple gorge permafoy. Peasant, unless thou give me crowns, brave crowns, or mangled shalt thou be by this my sword.
Oh, je vous supplie, pour l'amour de Dieu, me pardonner. Je suis gentilhomme de bonne maison. Gardez ma vie et je vous donnerai 200 écus.
What are his words?
He prays you to save his life. He is a gentleman of a good house, and for his ransom he will give you 200 crowns.
Tell him my fury shall abate, and I the crowns will take.
Petit monsieur, que dit-il?
Encore qu'il est contre son jurement de pardonner aucun prisonnier, néanmoins, pour les écus que vous l'avez promis, il est content de vous donner la liberté, le franchissement.
Sur mes genoux, je vous donne 1000 remerciements, et je m'estime heureux que je suis tombé entre les mains d'un chevalier, je pense le plus brave, vaillant et très distingué seigneur d'Angleterre.
Expound unto me, boy.
He gives you, upon his knees, 1,000 thanks, and he esteemed himself happy that he has fallen into the hand of one, as he thinks, the most brave, valorous, and thrice worthy seigneur of England.
As I suck blood, I will some mercy show. Follow me.
Suivez-vous le grand capitaine.
Exeunt pistol and French soldier.
I did never know so full of voice issue from so empty a heart. But the saying is true. The empty vessel makes the greatest sound. Bottles and him at 10 times more value than this roaring devil. His halt play that every one may pierce nails with a wooden dagger, and they are both hanged. And so will this be, if he durst steal anything adventurously. I must say with the lackeys, with the luggage of our camp, the French might have a good prey of us, if he knew of it, for there is none to guard it but I.
Exit. Scene 5. Another part of the field. Enter Constable, Orléans, Bourbon, Dauphin, and Rambourg.
Oh, diable!
Oh, Seigneur, le jour est perdu. Tout est perdu.
Mort de ma vie, all is confounded all. Reproach and everlasting shame sits mocking in our plumes. O méchante fortune, do not run away.
A short alarum.
Why, all our ranks are broke.
O perdurable shame, let's stab ourselves. Be these the wretches that we played at dice for?
Is this the king we sent to for his ransom?
Shame, an eternal shame, nothing but shame. Let us die in honour, once more back again. And he that will not follow Bourbon now, let him go hence, and with his cap in hand, like a base pander, hold the chamber door whilst by his slave, no gentler than my dog, his fairest daughter, is contaminated.
Disorder that hath spoiled us, friend us now. Let us on heaps go offer up our lives.
We are enow yet living in the field to smother up the English in our throngs, if any order might be thought upon.
The devil take order now. All to the throng. Let life be short, else shame will be too long.
Exeunt. Scene 6. Another part of the field. Alarums. Enter King Henry and forces, Exeter and others.
Well have we done, thrice valiant countrymen, but all's not done, yet keep the French the field.
The Duke of York commends him to your majesty.
Lives he, good uncle? Thrice within this hour I saw him down, thrice up again in fighting, from helmet to the spur all blood he was.
In which array brave soldier doth he lie, larding the plain, and by his bloody side, yoke fellow to his honour-owing wounds, the noble Earl of Suffolk also lies. Suffolk first died, and York, all haggled over, comes to him where in gore he lay ensteeped, and takes him by the beard, kisses the gashes that bloodily did spawn upon his face, and cries aloud, "Tarry, dear cousin Suffolk, my soul shall thine keep company to heaven. Tarry, sweet soul, for mine. Then fly abreast, as in this glorious and well-foughten field we kept together in our chivalry." Upon these words I came and cheered him up. He smiled me in the face, wrought me his hand, and with a feeble gripe says, "Dear my lord, commend my service to me sovereign." So did he turn, and over Suffolk's neck he threw his wounded arm, and kissed his lips, and so, espoused to death, with blood he sealed a testament of noble ending love. The pretty and sweet manner of it forced those waters from me, which I would have stopped, but I had not so much of man in me, and all my mother came into mine eyes, and gave me up to tears.
I blame you not. For hearing this, I must perforce compound with mistful eyes, or they will issue too.
Alarum.
But hark, what new alarum is this same? The French have reinforced their scattered men. Then every soldier kill his prisoners. Give the word through.
Exeunt. Scene 7. Another part of the field. Enter Fluellen and Gower.
Kill the boys and the luggage. 'Tis expressly against the law of arms. 'Tis as arrant a piece of knavery, mark you now, as can be offered. In your conscience now, is it not?
'Tis certain there's not a boy left alive, and the cowardly rascals that ran from the battle had done this slaughter. Besides, they have burned and carried away all that was in the king's tent, wherefore the king most worthily hath caused every soldier to cut his prisoner's throat. Oh, 'tis a gallant king.
Ay, he was born at Monmouth, Captain Gower. What call you the town's name where Alexander the Pig was born?
Alexander the Great.
Why, I pray you, is not pig great? The pig, or the great, or the mighty, or the huge, or the magnanimous, are all one reckoning, save the phrase is a little variations.
I think Alexander the Great was born in Macedon. His father was called Philip of Macedon, as I take it.
I think it is in Macedon where Alexander is born. I tell you, Captain, if you look in the maps of the world, I warrant you shall find in the comparisons between Macedon and Monmouth that the situations, look you, is both alike. There is a river in Macedon, and there is also, moreover, a river at Monmouth. It is called Wye at Monmouth, but it is out of my brains what is the name of the other river. But 'tis all one, 'tis alike as my fingers is to my fingers, and there is salmons in both. If you mark Alexander's life well, Harry of Monmouth's life is come after it indifferent well, for there is figures in all things. Alexander, God knows, and you know, in his rages, and his furies, and his wraths, and his chollers, and his moods, and his displeasures, and his indignations, and also being a little intoxicates in his brains, did in his ales and his angers, look you, kill his best friend Clytus.
Our king is not like him in that. He never killed